Inside the Royal Blackburn Hospital, the BBC was given unrestricted access to witness the pressures facing the NHS.
There'll be patients here for 6 and 8 hours. Can't find a bed for them.
Queuing for 5 hours in the corridor. It's not what you expect for a country like ours, is it really?
We need to get some blood from you.
What's it like here when it's busy?
Dangerous.
Yeah, it's frightening.
Are you able to run a blood gas?
Sunday night, a peak time in this A&E. 95 patients and just 33 cubicles and rooms. The sickest are seen first.
We actually have corridor nurses now as well, which shows times are very desperate.
The priority is to keep people safe. Across the week, we saw patients treated on corridors and side rooms.
I feel as though I'm going to collapse if I don't get laid down.
You need a bed.
Definitely.
It's distressing. It's really distressing for people.
How long have you been waiting for?
7 hours. We need beds and staff. It's just like banging your head against a brick wall.
You're in hospital, you need some privacy.
I mean, I am covered up, but it's not nice.
At its busiest, this was the paediatric emergency department.
These nurses and doctors are working really hard, but there just isn't enough of them. There's people lined up in corridors on beds. There's people stood appalling here, there ain't even enough seats to sit down. It's absolutely appalling.
The amount of babies that are sat on corridors is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's heartbreaking.
Is there anywhere for you to sit down?
No, the waiting room's full. They've put me here.
We'll be stood here for 40 minutes.
How do you feel about all of this?
Frustrated, worried. Is it going to take something drastic for them to act quicker?
You used to come, you used to wait a bit in A&E, at least you'd have a seat. Now we're sat in a floor. Yeah, it's worrying.
As a doctor, how do you feel when you see babies like that?
It's unfair. It's unfair, and it's putting us in under big pressure.
By Monday morning, on average, patients were spending half a day in the emergency department.
Just let the staff get on with what they're doing.
Those delays are difficult to take for consultants like Helen.
I left here at 11 o'clock one night, having referred him into the hospital earlier, so about 10 o'clock. And I arrived back at 11 o'clock the next morning and he was still here.
12 hours in A&E?
Yeah, more than.
What did that do to you when you came back in and you saw your patient?
It was upsetting. It was upsetting. Because you know it's not the care that you would want your own family to receive.
I'm going to go see what I can do to shift beds and create space.
Even paramedics queue. During our time here, the A&E only hit its 4-hour waiting target on one day.
When you get 12 ambulances in an hour, you know, you're going to have queues like this, and as a team, we work exceptionally hard. Like, it's not that anything's going wrong, it's the sheer volume of people that come. There's only so much that we can do.
Have the doctor been in?
No.
The demands of a modern A&E. More and more older patients arriving with complex acute conditions. And staff say there are increasing addiction and mental health problems.
I can't send him home until he's been assessed by the mental health team.
To deal with these growing pressures, the A&E has a frailty doctor,
Started having sciatica pain 2 days ago. So
a GP, and dedicated alcohol and mental health nurses.
We see up to 300 people a month, alcohol-dependent patients, most of them. We've got a gentleman who's been here 1,060 times.
What's that doing to this hospital?
Well, it's 1,060 ambulances, 1,060 attendances.
Yeah, I mean, invoices.
Chris is also an alcoholic. He's homeless with mental health problems.
For the last 3 months since I came out of prison, I've been sleeping in a toilet.
In A&E?
Well, in the main part of the building. For him, it looks like he's feeling safe here. He can talk to people. So in the morning, he'll be fine. He'll walk out.
Is that what A&E's for?
This is not what A&E is for, but this is what we've been living in today's world.
Facing these constant demands, nurses like Rachel and Laurie.
Is this what you expected when you joined?
Not to the extent.
How we've had it the past 3 months, we've been risking our jobs because we've been working under such a pressure. We're coming in every night worrying about what's coming in. In the triage, it is just a trained nurse, and it's up to us to decide whether that patient is poorly, if we need a doctor to see them, or whether they can wait on
What's
a
that
corridor.
like? What's that pressure like for both of you?
Scary.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's very hard.
And many here wanted to talk openly.
Mind the needle here.
Dr. Hack is a consultant. He's worked in the NHS for more than 2 decades.
Have you ever known it like this?
No.
In 26 years?
No. We've had pressures every now and then, but no, this is continuous. The problem is we are taking too many risks now. We're sending home patients that we shouldn't be sending because we know where to put them.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous.
What should be done?
That's a question for the government to answer, but we need more staff, we need more space.
The chief executive here allowed the BBC in to show the realities facing his staff in a hospital that's rated as good.
I wanted you to see how busy we are, how difficult things can be, but also in those difficult circumstances, how well those patients and their families are cared for.
Is there a point when the pressure gets too much?
We cannot say that. I cannot say that. We have to keep our patients safe, and we will continue to do so.
But trying to cope with so many patients is pushing some doctors to their limits.
I was getting to the end before my week off.
What would have happened to you if you did not have that week off?
I don't think I could have done the job properly, and I think my patients would have started to suffer. It made me cry.
And it never stops. Every day,
Come on, Baba, let's go.
lives saved in A&E.
They've done a fantastic job. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you. You deserve more than you get.
Ed Thomas, BBC News, Blackburn.